Welcome to New York City, where the restaurants are as diverse as the people. We're about to embark on a delicious journey to uncover 12 restaurants in this concrete jungle that you absolutely cannot miss. So buckle up, get your appetites ready, because this is going to be a wild ride. First up is Le Bernardin, a name synonymous with seafood done right. This is Michelin 3-star dining, where Chef Eric Rippert conducts a symphony of flavors with every dish. Picture this: perfectly cooked scallops, seared to perfection, their delicate sweetness enhanced by a touch of citrus. Or how about a Dover sole, filleted tableside with the precision of a surgeon? And the service? They treat you like royalty, attentive without being overbearing. Trust me, after a meal at Le Bernardin, you'll never look at a fish stick the same way again. Next up, we're heading to 11 Madison Park, a restaurant that needs no introduction. From the moment you step inside, you know you're in for something special. The dining room is stunning, all soaring ceilings and Art Deco elegance. They've got this tasting menu that changes with the seasons, showcasing the very best of what's fresh and local. You might have a dish with beets prepared 10 different ways, each one more surprising than the last. It's that good. We're about to step into a New York City institution, Katz's Delicatessen. This place has been around since 1888, serving up some of the best damn pastrami on rye this side of the Mississippi. You haven't lived until you've sunk your teeth into one of their sandwiches, piled high with juicy, flavorful pastrami. The atmosphere is pure New York, bustling and chaotic, but in a good way. You'll be rubbing elbows with locals and tourists alike, all there for a taste of the legendary pastrami. And for God's sake, don't lose your ticket. Get your bibs ready because we're heading to Peter Luger Steakhouse, a Brooklyn institution. This place is a carnivore's dream, a temple dedicated to the art of cooking meat to perfection. We're talking dry-aged, USDA prime beef, cooked to your liking and served with a side of their legendary German fried potatoes. The service is old school, gruff but efficient. It's loud, it's boisterous, and it's always packed. But trust me, it's worth braving the crowds for a taste of steak nirvana. Next up, we're venturing into the innovative world of Momofuku Co. This is David Chang's playground, where he pushes the boundaries of Asian cuisine with his signature bold flavors and playful presentations. Get ready for a culinary roller coaster ride, with dishes that will challenge your perceptions and tantalize your taste buds. You might start with a single oyster, bathed in a delicate but flavorful broth, followed by a plate of crispy Brussels sprouts. And then there's the pork belly. It's cooked for hours until it's meltingly tender, with a crispy skin that cracks with every bite. Just be sure to book well in advance, because tables at Momofuku Co. are like gold dust. Let's talk about a New York City institution, Russ and Daughters Cafe. This place has been around for over a century, serving up some of the finest smoked fish, caviar, and Jewish delicacies. If you're a fan of bagels and lox, then you're in for a real treat. Their bagels are baked fresh daily, and their smoked salmon is flown in from Scotland. But it's not just about the food here. It's about the history, the tradition, the experience. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or a first-time visitor, you're sure to have an unforgettable experience at Russ and Daughters. Listen up, you lot. Buckle up for Per Se, the East Coast sibling of Thomas Keller's legendary French Laundry. This is fine dining at its absolute finest, with a price tag to match. From the moment you step off the elevator into the elegant dining room overlooking Central Park, you know you're in for something special. We're talking 9-course tasting menus that change daily, showcasing the very best seasonal ingredients. You might have a dish with foie gras so rich and decadent that it melts in your mouth, followed by a perfectly cooked lamb chop. If you're looking for a truly unforgettable dining experience, look no further than Per Se. Let's talk about Gramercy Tavern, a New York City institution that's been warming hearts and stomachs for over 2 decades. This place is the epitome of cozy elegance with its warm lighting, exposed brick walls, and crackling fireplace. But don't let the relaxed atmosphere fool you. The food here is seriously good. We're talking seasonal American cuisine at its finest, with dishes that are both comforting and innovative. You might start with their signature roasted oysters, followed by a perfectly cooked steak or a plate of their famous ricotta dumplings. Whether you're celebrating a special occasion or just looking for a delicious meal in a cozy setting, Gramercy Tavern is always a good idea. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Get your berets ready, because we're off to Chef Daniel Boulud's flagship restaurant. This is French fine dining at its absolute finest, with all the pomp and circumstance that comes with it. From the moment you step inside the elegant dining room, you'll feel like you've been transported to a different era. The service is impeccable, with waiters who glide across the dining room like swans. We're talking exquisite dishes that are as beautiful as they are delicious. How about a roasted duck breast, cooked to perfection and served with a side of seasonal vegetables? It's the kind of meal that you'll never forget. We're stepping back in time to Carbone, a restaurant that's bringing back the glamour and excitement of mid-20th century New York dining. This place is all red leather booths, dim lighting, and waiters in tuxedos. We're talking dishes like spaghetti and meatballs, chicken parmigiana, and veal marsala, all made with the freshest ingredients. And for dessert, you can't go wrong with their famous tiramisu or a slice of their creamy cheesecake. If you're looking for a taste of old New York, Carbone is the place to be. Get your art palettes ready because we're off to the Modern, a restaurant that's as much a feast for the eyes as it is for the stomach. Located inside the Museum of Modern Art, this place offers stunning views of the sculpture garden and a menu that's just as artful as its surroundings. Chef Thomas Allen creates dishes that are both visually stunning and incredibly delicious. You might start with a dish of seared scallops, followed by a perfectly cooked piece of halibut. If you're looking for a dining experience that's both delicious and visually stunning, the Modern is the place to be. Let's finish this culinary journey at L'Artusi, a West Village gem. This place is all about simple, seasonal Italian food, done exceptionally well. The atmosphere is warm and inviting, with exposed brick walls, dim lighting, and a lively bar scene. And the food? Well, it's the kind of Italian food that dreams are made of. We're talking handmade pasta, fresh seafood, and seasonal vegetables, all cooked to perfection. You might start with their signature spaghetti alla chitarra, followed by a perfectly grilled branzino. If you're looking for a taste of Italy in the heart of New York City, L'Artusi is the place to be. There you have it, 12 restaurants in New York City that are sure to tantalize your taste buds. So, go forth and explore. Remember, a city that never sleeps deserves a palate that's always ready for its next culinary adventure. And for God's sake, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next culinary escapade.